Hi, this is Neil's on Dynasty. Uh, this is about a jobs summit in Australia, and basically who's not invited and who is invited. And I don't know a lot of names, but I do know a few of the names. And it seems like in the Australian official jobs summit, there seems to be a lot of mining operation CEOs or bosses or owners, and not economists from the government. I'll show you this report and then say some shit.
Week's Federal Jobs Summit has been released and the chief executives of the big four banks have not been invited. Joining me now is our business reporter, Edward Boyd.
The top four businesses, bankers, did not get invited.
Anna Bligh, the head of the Banking Association, will represent the sector, which does employ hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah, a little surprising that the chief executives of the big four banks will not be going to the Federal Jobs Summit next week. These are four companies that are in the top 10 largest companies on the Australian stock market, and they do employ about 150,000 people between the four of them. But the sector will be represented by Anna Bligh, the head of the Australian Banking Association. There's obviously a lot of other smaller banks across Australia too, so she'll represent the banking sector. But this summit next week is going to be important. The guest list has been leaked to the Australian newspaper this morning, and the Minerals Council head will be there, along with the head of BHP and the chairman of Fortescue Metals. We'll have some...
Okay, Minerals dude's going to be there, and Metals dude is going to be there. The precious metals guys and minerals people are going to be at this Federal Jobs Summit in Australia. To me, that tells me that they're going to concentrate heavy on their minerals and gold, silver, and whatever else they got over there, opal. They have a lot of natural resources. It sounds like as they go on, they talk about they talk about this investment thing they have in Australia, and they're talking about to. I'll let them say it.
Members of the unions there too. The head of Australia Post won't be there, but Christine Holgate, the former boss of Australia Post, will be there in her new capacity as the head of Toll. So guest list is coming out. Another thing that was in the papers this morning, Laura, is Treasurer Jim Chalmers made some comments yesterday at a superannuation summit, and he talked about, along with the head of Visy, Anthony Pratt, they talked about how super funds maybe should start investing more in Australian corporations rather than infrastructure assets overseas.
Okay, super funds. You have all these minerals and miners and precious metals people going to this Federal Australian Job Summits. None of the banking bosses are invited. And now they're talking about getting this super fund to invest in Australian companies to stimulate business and growth. Okay, so what I get out of that is next year Australia is probably going to be opening up a lot of mines for opal, silver, copper, gold, and other rare earth minerals that they have access to. But that's what I get out of this. I know that's not what they said, but trust me, that's probably what's going to happen. All right, you guys have a nice night.